Hi everybody, very good morning. Welcome to Wi-Fi TV. This is Rambabu Pentiala. I am the Vice President in Information Technology Industry for offshore operations. Of course, I am double PG in English language and literature and business management. Currently, I am doing my doctorate in strategic human resources management. I am here today to give you some of the tips for career counseling and career change. It's purely helpful for the students who are going either abroad or who are going for higher education in India. After your education, what is the sort of career you are going to face and what are the ups and downs you are going to face? Let us have a brief discussion, and in a possible way, I'll try to give my best advice for you. Yes, utilize education. Education అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఏదో పరీక్షల కోసమో ఎగ్జామినేషన్స్ కోసమో ఏదో ఒక సర్టిఫికేట్ తెచ్చుకోవడం కోసం రాత్రంతా బై బర్నింగ్ యువర్ ఆయిల్ in the overnight, what you do is you just get your percent of the marks. But whereas when it comes to the practicality, ప్రాక్టికల్గా మనం అది చూసుకునేటప్పుడు ఆ అప్లికేషన్ అనేది లేకపోతే, when you are not applying the education into your real world or real work scenario, it is damn squib. It's waste of your time and energy. 99% వస్తుంది ఒక్కొక్కరికి. Whereas when it comes to the attitude and the work ambience, they are totally zero. They are out of the job. By the time they get the offer letter and by the time they execute their work and by the time the result have seen, everything will be in jig-jog. Later he will be out of the ambience. I don't want you to be like that. Yes, next one, identify the need. What exactly your skill is, where exactly you fit into and how exactly you need to go for in your career. You need to identify the need of the industry and you need to identify the need of your skill. Then you need to adopt the technology or the soft skill or the hard skill. Then you need to apply it to the industry. Then you will be succeeding. Yes, and finally, create your own space. I mean to say, create your own space in the sense everybody is a computer engineer or everybody is a business manager, but whereas some people have their own particular skill, they are unmatchable. Literally, if I say, means to say some people have good analytical skills where they are research oriented, where if there is any problem has been given, they immediately crack the nut and they are really the apple of the eyes of the management. They only will be given priorities to crack the nuts and to go for business promotions, either in client interaction or in business development or stakeholder worthiness, whatever you may call it. This is the real scenario, what's happening in the industry. Yes, and finally, I mean to say, you should be like a north star for your career. ధ్రువ నక్షత్రం అంటాం తెలుగులో. మీ కెరీర్కి మీరే దిక్సూచి. You are the real CEO of your life. మీ కెరీర్కి మీరే CEO. For this, what you have to do is, what we have planned everything, you need to identify yourself and you need to judge yourself where exactly you are and you need to plan that career path. And from hereafter, we are going to discuss the real world skills in your career growth and career change. మీరు ఒకసారి కెరీర్లో పడిన తర్వాత, of course, మీకు ఏమైనా బిజినెసెస్ ఉండి మీ సొంత ఆంటర్ప్రెన్యూర్షిప్ ఉంటే దట్ ఈస్ డిఫరెంట్. బట్ వేరాజ్ ఇఫ్ యూ రియల్లీ గో ఫర్ ద కెరీర్ సక్సెస్, these are the some of the skills where you need to have the real world skills. What are they? First of all, institutionalization. ఇంత ముందే చెప్పుకున్నాం మనకున్న మార్క్స్, మనకు వచ్చిన హార్డ్ స్కిల్ 25% ఉంటే మనకొచ్చే కెరీర్, మనం ప్లాన్ చేసుకునే కెరీర్, it should be 75%. Out of 100%, if you want to plan, 25% is already you achieved with your certifications or hard skill or your qualifications. But rest of the 75% will be with your career. Means your attitude, your communication, the tolerance for ambiguity and for your energy levels and your analytical skills, all these things matter. Okay, yes, next one, your experiences are your real teachers. ఇప్పుడు చాలామంది మీరు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్కి వెళ్ళినప్పుడు లేదా జాబ్ చేంజ్ అప్పుడు ఎవరితోనైనా బిగ్ వెటరన్స్తో ఇంటరాక్ట్ అయ్యేటప్పుడు హ్యావ్ యూ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్డ్ ఎనీ లూప్ హోల్స్ ఆర్ ఎనీ షార్ట్ ఫాల్స్ ఇన్ యువర్ కెరీర్ వేర్ యూ కాంట్ ఫర్గెట్ అని అడుగుతూ ఉంటారు. అప్పుడు చాలామంది ఏంటంటే కొన్ని బెటర్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్సెస్ ఉన్నా కూడా దే వోంట్ be able to come out. Why? Because of the inhibitions, or because of the shyness, or due to some of the other factors, they won't come out. Those are the things where you need to be able to explain correctly to your employer, and then you will be able to give the appropriate picture of what happened in your previous career. Those pitfalls should be the success ladders for your further careers. Adi we should be in a position to explain to the employers. Yes, next one, communication skills, clarity of thoughts and confidence. Communicate. Communication skills are the real asset for anybody. I don't mean to say that you need to speak in English appropriately or you need to speak in native language properly. It is not the matter of language. Communication means the act of persuading others to express your thoughts in a proper way. Communication. What we have learnt in our business management course is our veterans have advised us to be like communicative. Communicate. And next thing is teamwork. I mean to say you have to be very empathy oriented and ability to understand others. Not from your point of view, you need to enter the shoes of the other people and try to understand what exactly they are capable of and they are incapable of. Then you need to guide them, mentor them, orient them. Like so many synonyms you can say, but finally what I mean to say is you need to be in a position to properly hone their skills and groom them as per the industry standards. And analytical skills, as we discussed earlier, creativity and visualization matters a lot. Being a leader, you need to visualize 10 to 15 years ahead. Then only you will be called a leader. Of course, some people call them as champions, but leader is completely different from champion. There are many synonyms for other skill sets, whereas a leader is always a leader, but a manager is always a manager. A manager should transform to a champion should transform to a leader. That's what my visualization as far as organizational hierarchy is concerned. And thinking in unstructured format, of course our education system was like that, but being the veteran, we have to guide everybody. They should be proper in their particular ambience, particular skill set, particular what I mean to say, particular designated thing. Then only we can be able to succeed. And choose your job that suits your strengths. As we discussed earlier, here now the industry has been changing. Of course, you might be the CEO, you might be the COO, you might be the CMO, you might be the vertical head. Wherever you are, whatever you are, predominantly you should be marketing or sales oriented personnel. Though you are the CHRO, Chief Human Resources Officer, or Chief Financial Officer, or Chief Customer Service Officer, you should be like Chief Marketing or Chief Sales Officer. Your mindset should be sales minded, sales oriented. Then only you would be the part of the organization where the net worth of the company will be improved through you. Then you will be able to guide everybody. That's why many MNCs are now creating a key position called as sales HR. You are the human resource where your background is sales minded. Once you are sales minded, it should be an asset. You would be an asset for the company, not a liability. Once you are up to this mark, from point to point, from time to time, from period to period, you will be valued everywhere despite the fact that you are changing the companies frequently. Maybe it is manufacturing or NBFC or IT or ITS or banking or infrastructure, whatever it is, you are the key resource for the organization. Maybe in improving the stakeholders' benefit or improving the net worth of the organization. That's what I mean to convey today. In the next coming session, I would be able to communicate something to you where exactly it is probable for you and appropriate for you. You can improve more. Thank you very much. If you have any concerns or queries on my views, you can contact me directly on my number, that is 9949752375, or you can directly reach me on my mail ID, that is rambabupinchal@gmail.com. Thank you very much. Please watch Wi-Fi TV.
Please subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Please like and subscribe.
Do subscribe.
Hi, this is Noorun Sharif. Like, share and subscribe to Wi-Fi TV.
ఈ వీడియో కనుక మీకు నచ్చినట్లయితే లైక్ చేయండి, షేర్ చేయండి, సబ్స్క్రైబ్ చేయడం మాత్రం మర్చిపోకండి. ప్లీజ్ సబ్స్క్రైబ్ టు వైఫై టీవీ.